بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا نبتدي problem 6. So let's begin with problem 6. So we're gonna delete all of this because I just wanna add something here, just a tiny thing, right? So let's go and work on this. If we deleted all of this, we have checked here. Alright, so first, we're gonna just prepare something called include string. Include string, this is give you like library. Okay, this library is just including a lot of things, a lot of functions inside, like getLine function. So I'm just gonna break down for you this and tell you what this library can do, library can do, right? So let's begin with creating a new structure. Okay, this structure, as we know, is like including a lot of variables inside of it, like an umbrella. Okay, so let's say that we have struct this struct, let's say what we can call him. We can call him like just a second. I was just making sure that yep, I'm recording. Okay, so let's say this struct called user name, and then we're gonna give him like a full name, and then the not exactly, sorry. Okay, so full name, okay, nope, not exactly. I just want to make it like different, not like the previous one. Okay, so let's say string last name semicolon. Sorry, my mistake. So first name, and then we create a function. This function is from the type of structure called username. So we're gonna user name, we're gonna type, this is the name of this is the type of structure, sorry, this is the type of the function. The name of the function is person name. We're gonna create two brackets and then two curly brackets, and we're gonna read person name, sorry. So username, this is the type of the function, read person name, the name of the function. So let's say that we wanna make like I'm just trying to think about, to be honest. So what should we write here? So let's say this is a read function, so we should read from the user. So we're gonna say cout, enter your full name, enter your first name, okay, and then here enter your last name, and then you're gonna take that from the user and the console inputs. We forgot to recognize or identify the structure and the variable name. So let's say user name. I can't say. Let's say for an example, full name, citizen yeah, citizen name, for example. Okay, and we're gonna say like citizen name, first name, and we're gonna say like we duplicate this. Okay, and then we're gonna return citizen name. Don't worry, at the end of this video I'm gonna explain everything and break down everything for you and how it actually works. So citizen name is gonna return, this function is to return citizen name. How it works, like we're gonna read the information from the user, and this function, this is from the same type of structure, and then it's gonna, this function is gonna take the information from the user, and then she's gonna store it in the variables. Okay, and then the structure is gonna be like full of the information or of the data of the user, and then just we're gonna return the structure one more time. Like at the first time, if you have like a cup, but this cup it was blank, like no water. So if you bring this cup and fill it with water, okay, this cup is gonna be full. So it's the same idea. Like we have a tank, and we filled up this tank. We filled up this tank with, like, with a water or with a fuel or whatever. Okay. So, however, so we turned this successfully. Okay. So let's say we wanna make, for example, okay, I'm saying for instance. So after we have read the information from the user, what should we have to do? In this way we're gonna print the result. Okay, but we have just something small here we have to do it, to be honest. So we're gonna create like a function. This function is responsible about just getting the full name, that's all. This is the only thing that she's gonna do. So we're gonna say string get full name, and we're gonna pass to this function citizen name. Okay, so citizen name and get full name, and at the end of the video I'm gonna tell you why we did like we did separate the function of get full name. So let's say what we want to do. We want to get the full name. So let's say citizen name dot. So we're gonna say that we're gonna make like a concatenation. What is concatenation? It's like the add or the plus symbol. Okay, and we're gonna put it between the double semicolon. Okay, so we're gonna, let's say that cout citizen name, one more time, my mistake, dot first name plus, this is what called concatenation, this plus in programming, C++, also the same way in JavaScript. So let's say that citizen name dot first names plus space or blank citizen name dot last name. Okay, so sorry, my mistake. Return. Sorry. So return right should not be like cout, because this is a function. This is not like a procedure function. If it was a procedure function, alright. So in this case, we're gonna type cout like printing. But in our case, like this string function, it should have be returned with a something like with an output. Okay. So and finally, void procedure function about print full name, and this full name is gonna take a string with full name like input, like an input. Okay, and then we're gonna cout like cout print full name, get full name, and let's get full name, print full name, like we're gonna say then your full name, your full name is get full name sorry, my mistake. Name, just name, string name, whatever. Okay, at the end I didn't just change the name just for a specific purpose. Okay, I just have to change it because it's like to make it easier for us, like just you have to know that everything in the programming or in the code, you just have to be like more organized, just more comfortable for your eyes, more comfortable for your when you do like a maintenance for this code in the future. So we just have to make sure that everything is perfect, the name is perfect as much as you can, everything is perfect. So however, get full name. Yep, and exactly we're gonna put this name because this is the output that's returning from the function, string function. And then I'm gonna make like end line just to make it more good. Okay, and then we're gonna make the last step, calling the functions. However, a name like a parameter, so the name is a parameter, so we're gonna say here get full name, print full name, open this, open the box, and then get full name, and then inside the get full name, the read person name, and then we're gonna put this. Okay, so I hope it works. Let's go and try it, and then we're gonna explain everything, break down everything for you guys. So enter your first name. Sorry, I forgot to that this points make a question just to make it sure that's good enough. Enter your full name, your first name Yusuf, last name, full name is Saber. Why this happen? Because we didn't make the getLine function. I forgot to do it. So we're gonna make like this getLine function. This getLine function is just to skip spaces and to store the spaces in cn and skip spaces, so it can give you the full name without trimming or without copying the name. So we're gonna say citizen name dot first name, semicolon, copy, paste, last name. I'm gonna try it one more time. I hope it works this time. Yusuf, Robert. It works. Perfect. Okay, let's try one more time. Yusuf, Ahmed, Abdul Hadi, Omar, Tariq, Ahmed, Noor, Eddin, anything. I'm just trying to guess anything. Let's say Noor. So your full name is Yusuf Ahmed Abdelhadi Omar Tariq Muhammad Noor Eddin Noor. Did we miss anything? We didn't. Perfect. So it works. So let's break down this and explain everything happening right now. So we have like structure, the structure including the first and last name, and we already know how it works actually. Like a structure, like I told you at the first of the videos, like umbrella, this connectivity between the variables, like first name, last name. They are from the same type, but however, so about the read person name, we are in the minute 16 minutes for the video. Oh, okay, so I'm just trying to get quickly as much as I can. Okay, so let's say the read person name, we did define the citizen name, like the variable name, anything you can get it, anything like a local variable, okay, from the same type from the structure username. And then the program or the app is going to tell you, or it's going to ask you what's your first name and then what's your last name, and then the name or the input that you're gonna enter it is gonna store in the citizen or in the variable, this which is just first name. Okay, and then after he finished this, he's gonna go and store in these two variables, and after this he's gonna return with the new variables with the citizen name, or let's say for example Alex, let's say Alex Hassan, for example. I know it doesn't make a sense, but let's say Yusuf Hassan. Okay, Yusuf Hassan. Okay, so this variable is going to return with Yusuf Hassan with all the information from the user. Okay, so next we have the string. Why did we make a separated function for the getFull name? I'm going to tell you why. So just let's break down this first. We have a function called getFullName, and from the same type from string function. Why did we make it as a string? Because logically it returns for you like a string, like your name, not like a text. Okay, so the getFullName, alright, okay, however, okay, so the getFullName, it takes the citizen name, the read person, what read person turned, okay, the output of read person, and the read person name, it returns for you a structure, and the getFullName, it returns for you string, and the procedure function, you give it a string and it returns for you also the result as your name, which is a string. Okay, so we have concatenation here, and then like a space between the first and last name, just to not make it like close to each other. Okay, so we have the read person name like an input for the getFullName, and the getFullName as an input for the printFullName. Okay, so why did we do actually this separated function. Let's say you come tomorrow has become okay, and you wanna let's say that you wanna edit or customize this program the words. I told you that you have to add the last or the middle name, or as you know, for example, in US, in Europe, the people there, their name is reversed. Instead of Yusuf Saber, they saying their Saber Yusuf. So we're gonna create like a boolean reversed, yep, reversed, yep, is correct, reversed. Okay, and we're gonna create like f reversed. Okay, if it's true, we're gonna return like we're gonna return this same line, but we're gonna make it like make it like the last name is the first and the first name is the last is the second. Alright, and then we're gonna say, let's say else exactly tap. Okay, and then this is like an error because he's waiting for an input, so we're gonna give him like a true. What exactly happening right now? So get full name, it should take two inputs, okay, the true and the read person name. Read person name like username, citizenship, this is what's coming, which is coming from the username, from the read person name button, and we have a full reversed. If the user, it's by default, by me, it's true. So whenever a user or you is gonna enter a name, this name is gonna be reversed automatically. What does that mean? So let's say Yusuf Saber is gonna give you Saber Yusuf. Your name, your full name is Saber Yusuf. Okay, but what if this as false? Okay, he's gonna give you Yusuf Saber. He's gonna make this like it's not exist. Like it's not exist. Exactly, actually, like this equals false. So the program is gonna skip this line and this if, okay, and he's gonna go and do this else, and he's gonna give you return the first plus last name. So if you run the program and say, let's say for example Yusuf Saber, is gonna give you the full name Yusuf Saber. Exactly. Alright, that's all. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope for you that you enjoyed. Bye bye.